got some good shit to sell, like really good. Like you're the best in your industry at what you do, but you're not selling it right. Let me explain. Here's a real life client example of an audit that I'm doing for Amanda. Yes, she gave me permission to share this. This is part 2. If you haven't seen part 1, we just went through her bio, and now we're going to go through her content. Okay, so we weren't clear on the CTA above in the bio, but now looking at these highlights, I'm like, oh my God, she does a lot. This girl's got a lot on her plate. But like, what does she actually help me with? What can she help me with now? I don't know. Except I do really know, and I do really know how valuable her work is in the world. But how can her audience? She's got an audience. She's got people ready to buy, but they don't know what they're buying because there's just too much that she could be potentially selling. Story highlights need to tell people who you are, which is the only highlight that's personal and tells your story, what you do, the product or service you sell. 3, an easy place for people to find client testimonials and reviews. It's hard to let go of personal stories, even business stories that have become personal to you, but you got to focus on what you're selling now and showing the clients the examples of that. Now with pin posts, there's an opportunity to pin your most educational, most heart-opening, inspiring post at the top of your profile. Please do this, Amanda. As far as branding goes, your colors, your fonts, pretty consistent. I would say good job. Of course, as a creator, I don't recommend making this too perfect because then you can't create in-app. And it's so important nowadays to create reels in Instagram and TikToks in TikTok. And I understand that we repurpose content, but because she's actually creating these and maybe they don't have the matching perfect branded fonts because they were made in Instagram, that's actually going to be better for the algorithm. So good job here. One thing that you're missing in your video content though is consistently sharing how I went from this to this, like bad problem outcome. I know you've talked about it before, but the videos don't start with those hooks. So let me give you some examples of hooks. And as coaches, we share things that we learned the hard way for our clients to learn the easy way, right? So here's some examples. What if I told you you didn't have to do blank or experience blank to achieve blank, whatever the outcome your ideal client wants? 3 biggest mistakes you're making when you're trying to blank the ideal outcome that people actually want. And talk about 3 common things you know your ideal clients are doing that just aren't solving the problem. My last hook idea, which is super agitating, why you should stop blank. I can think of so many controversial things you could say, Amanda, that would have people coming for you in the comments and people coming to defend you. You're telling people to stop something. What is the thing they should be doing instead, and how can you help them do that thing? Now take what I showed Amanda and apply it to your own account. DM if you want me to audit yours.